friends, fellow Bebop players. Thank you all for coming. On Friday at 3 o'clock my time, we witnessed the death of a playstyle. A playstyle that was cherished by many. Given to us and popularized by the great Not Self-Aware back in December or late November of 2024, Self-Bomb Bebop was a way for many people to stand out above the rest in terms of Bebop gameplay. It's because of Self-Bomb that my channel is where it is now. It's because of Self-Bomb I am streaming here for you all. And some seem it ridiculous to hold a funeral for a video game character's quirky playstyle, but I say it's important. Without it, I would not be here before you all, creating content, making videos, streaming, and it does hurt to see it go. Now, no attempts of bartering or begging can properly return it, but it'd be wrong not to honor it. There's a quote on above the door of the weight room at my local high school I went to. My dad put there. It says, "Never turn your back on what made you great." And I believe it was Self-Cast that made me great. And I intend not to stop playing Bebop, but I intend to honor him. I know deep down, Bebop players will get through this. We've got through it before, whether it was the great October 10th nerf, the lost Speed Bop, or many others. We are a resilient group of players. We've dealt with nerfs before, we'll get through them again. But this is a loss unlike many others. Thank you all for coming. A quick moment of silence before we resume to your usual whimsy and silliness for the loss of Self-Bomb Bebop. And now we must lay him to rest. Goodbye, Self-Bomb. You were always my favorite. All right, back to our usual silly selves. Now that the funeral's over. Hi, hello, welcome back to the stream. Personally, I've had a couple of solid games with the changes, because the nice thing is that bombs are still pretty good. Like, they still do the job, but it's just rough playing through it. Anywho, votes are coming in. We got 1 hour left until the new character. If you can tell by the votes, I'm hoping for Vendor to make it in, but I don't really care. I like everyone. Start off right.
Michelle's a good person.
Get some street brawl going. Maybe a normal game. I was going to go get Jack Daniels and drink Jack Daniels, but I have PT later today, so I figured it wouldn't be good to be drinking alcohol before I have to go fix my knee. Yeah, it's definitely, well, the big gripe I have with it is that this change hasn't really, like, done anything to the issue that Self-Bomb caused in a weird way. And while, yes, the monkey paw curls of, like, yeah, we lost Self-Cast, now comes, like, the unkillable Bebop with Tank Bop in the new Max Uppercut. So it's like the monkey paw curls, you complained about Self-Bomb, now you have Tank Bop. So it's like, and it's probably better than Self-Bomb has ever been. So it's like, yeah, get fucked, idiots. But, well, I'm just saying in the pure sense of the playstyle of bombs, the way it always worked was, you play bomb, they buy remover. You buy Majestic Leap, they get Spellbreaker. You get Arctic Blast, they get counterspell. It's like this domino effect of like counter to counter to counter to counter. Whereas now, it's no longer remover, it's Dispel Magic. And Dispel Magic, like, it doesn't remove the bomb, it simply forces it to fall to the ground. Which doesn't change the whole, like, counter by, like, it still doesn't matter. So we've just, like, done, oh, I'm Warden, never mind. I became so depressed I joined the police force. Oh, there's a Bebop on the other team. It removes the fun. That's kind of, oh shit.
We must
be a Parry God.
rise to the occasion and destroy the court of the Hidden King.
But yeah, what the change does is it still makes it to where, like, remover isn't a full counter to bombs, but it definitely just removes a lot of the fun. It removes a lot of the joy. Yeah, they made a better, stronger Bebop by removing the fun, which is like, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm still a little conflicted upon what I like, because while I want Bebop to be good and I want him to succeed, I don't know if giving up my whimsy is the answer, you know? I think it's time this world gets changed.
I will stand against many.
Fuck away. I'm changing the world and you can't stop me. Tombstone's mine. I don't care. Yeah, that's another thing is that like, Dispel Magic still operates the same as Remover did, it's just now it forces Bebop bombs to drop instead of completely removing them. So it's like, the one change, there's like that one thing that became different, which like kind of like, just kind of more emphasized that this change was purely like, we don't want Self-Bomb to be a thing. I think Burst Fire. Some magic. Actually, they don't have a lot of, besides Bebop, they don't have a lot of like debuffs. Point could be good. Get patient on for ults. Yeah, it's a weird byproduct that I feel like it's going around where it's like characters are losing a lot of their fun in favor of meta or stronger, where it's like, yeah, that you can't really use Dash Shiv anymore because it's not good, but his current other builds are like better or stronger, so it's like I don't know. I think this kind of all goes back to a big thing where
Oh, thank you, bro.
oh my god, Bebop got eviscerated. Poor guy. It goes back to something that wow. Okay. Shit. I didn't think I was that low. I thought I had a health bar. I am genuinely in shock. Dude hit me with like the divine bolt.
I'll survive this dark night. Never show fear.
No matter the odds. I should have shown fear. Anyways, yeah, it's something I've had a big complaint with the devs, and it is that they don't tell us the choices they make or why they make changes, you know? Like, they just kind of make the change. There's no, like, there's no communication. They don't explain why they're changing something. They don't explain, why they are nerfing or buffing or adding something. They just kind of do it, and it's just there now. And I get it's an early access alpha. They don't have to explain shit to us, but it would definitely be nice, because I think we're at a point in the game where it's like the player base is big enough and has enough people to where like we can be a little more like open about it, or be a little more like, hey, we're doing this because like they can explain. And I know I've heard that this is just like a Valve thing where like they rarely tell you why they do stuff, but I feel like it'd just be like if they said we're removing self-bomb because of these reasons, I feel like it'd be better off, because I would know, hey, you're removing self-bomb because they want Bebop to not be as oppressive in the lower ranks, so that people new to the game and wow, this is melting me.
It's time to change the world.
No, get back here. Oh, he has max uppercut. I was gonna say, where'd he get all the health from? Jesus. Anywho. It's like if they said, hey, we got rid of self-bomb because we feel as if self-bomb provides a gameplay loop that in lower ranks is not very fair for them, and we want to reduce that, and we want Bebop to be more of a brawler and and utilize his uppercut and other abilities more, then I'd be like, okay, there's a valid reason. But when they just randomly say you can't have this anymore and don't tell us why, then I'm like, what the hell? Then I was like, I want answers. I want to know, like, reasons. I want names.
Our coordination was impeccable.
Gun him down! He has Jug, dude. A fire rate. Anywho. I don't know, man. I'm just a guy on the internet. Oh. Poor Warden got fucked. Not Warden, Sinclair. Poor guy was like, la 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 la, and that just got fucking nailed.
Be decisive in your choice.
I want a stamina bar.
Action.
I want to roll. You know what? I'm actually gonna take the spiritual overflow instead to talk